to hee-haw again.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I ain't trying to be donkey today no more.
They should be embarrassed by what they already did. I'm not making these people do these things.
Called Donkey of the Day, and it really caught me off guard.
Damn, Charlamagne, who got the donkey of the day today?
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, July 10th goes to a woman named Trista Lawson of St. Louis, Missouri. Today's donkey is just another reminder that no matter how hard we try, we just simply can't avoid crazy. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but the reason I go to therapy, the reason I meditate, the reason you will catch me walking around barefoot in my yard, hugging a tree, is so I don't go crazy. But the only person's crazy on this planet I can control is mine. Okay, your crazy is your responsibility. And that is what's scary about the world we live in, because crazy is all around us. And there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. There's absolutely nothing we can do about other people's crazy, okay? Other people's crazy can be activated at any time. People got their own issues and pain and hurt that they project onto others. People on drugs, and they can't wait to disrupt the peace you have created for yourself. And that's exactly what Trista Lawson did. She disrupted other people's peace. Would you like to know how? Let's go to Center Daily Times for the report, please.
A 36-year-old woman is facing multiple charges after she admitted Tuesday to driving more than 100 miles per hour near Bellefonte and striking multiple vehicles after hearing the voice of God. Trista Lawson, of St. Louis, is facing 10 charges, all misdemeanors and summary offenses, that range from reckless driving to drug-related offenses to accidents involving damage. She was unable to post $25,000 bail Tuesday afternoon and was taken into custody at the Center County Correctional Facility.
Run that back for me one time, Ray. I just want to hear the first part again. Run that back for me one time, please.
A 36-year-old woman is facing multiple charges after she admitted Tuesday to driving more than 100 miles per hour near Bellefonte and striking multiple vehicles after hearing the voice of God.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. God put this on my heart to say this morning. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop blaming God for your foolishness. Okay, God is not telling you to do anything stupid. That's not how that works, all right? 1 Corinthians 14:33 says God is not the author of confusion, which means God is not the source of chaos. God is not the source of disorder. God is not the reason you lack clarity. Okay, God's nature is one of peace and order. True understanding comes from God, okay? You made a poor choice and decided to hit the gas, do 100 miles per hour in a Mazda sedan, and crash in the back of a pickup truck. By the way, I hope you had insurance, because I want the person who you hit in the back to get paid. Okay, I got rear-ended a few weeks ago when I was at a complete stop, and that person was doing about 45, 50. Okay, this happened on June 6th, and my neck hurt that night and didn't hurt again until July 5th. Okay, so I know whoever you hit, Trista, doing 100 miles per hour from the back is in absolute agony today, okay? You caused that, Trista, because of your poor choices. Talking about it was the voice of God. You was listening to God. Let me remind you, heathens, of something. Satan has a kingdom too. Okay, you always want to give God the credit for things he has nothing to do with. Talking about you heard the voice of God. That was Lucifer. Okay, the devil, Damien, the prince of darkness, Satan himself, and you didn't have enough God in you to tell Satan, get behind thee. See, the reason y'all be scared to tell Satan to get behind thee is because you don't know what he's gonna do when he's back there.
Take that, take that, take that.
Now, I'm telling you, Trista, okay? I'm telling you right now, Trista, you said it was God, I said it was Satan, but it was probably a perk 40. Okay, maybe cocaine or some of that fentanyl. Was you using some of that Fenty Beauty to powder your nose? Either way, it's all the devil. Okay, when I saw this story and I read it, first thing I thought to myself was stop blaming God for your poor choices. And I kept reading to find out where was the drug use. And lo and behold, that's exactly what I found. Okay, Trista was jailed on charges of accidents involving occupied vehicles or buildings, as well as drug-related charges. I repeat, drug-related charges, okay? I knew there had to be drugs involved, because if you rear end somebody at 100 miles per hour and live to talk about it, I know you would probably give God all that glory, but sometimes it's them perks that saved your life, because opioids reduce the transmission of pain messages to the brain. So when you effed up out of your mind, you don't feel no pain, okay? I got into a wreck one time back in the day, wrapped myself around a damn tree doing about 70 miles per hour in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. And the doctor said, and I quote, the only reason he isn't dead is because he was so drunk that the impact of the crash didn't kill him. And I wasn't wearing a seatbelt, so I flew out the back of the van. That's what I think happened with Trista. And that's why we are here gathered today. So I can simply tell you, stop saying God told you to do things. Okay, got people out here convinced you high on God when you know you just high on drugs. Please give Trista Lawson the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
And you wonder why Jesus ain't come back yet?
3 things, okay? It's a perk 30. I've never even known or heard of a perk 40. So
I know, but that's
milligrams right.
higher. It's higher than the 30.
No, it's 30, and then I believe
No, it's a perk 40.
I used to be on. What?
What? You said you used to be
No,
on
no,
what?
no. All right, second thing.
What did you say? What did you say? What did you say?
Second thing. Who told you the devil was gay? 3. How did you fly out the back of the van?
I had no seatbelt on.
How you fly out the back?
I had no seatbelt on.
You were driving. If you were ejected from the car, you would have flew through the windshield.
No,
honey.
I flew out the back.
You was backing up?
No, I was driving. And I went up a hill. I was going down Gilliard Road in Mount Carmel, South Carolina, and I was drunk, and I went up a hill, and I went up in the air, and I hit, and it wrapped around, and I flew out the back.
Oh, you flew back. Okay.
Charlamagne does everything from the back.
Anything, right? Because I'm like, he even crash gay.
You got everything.
How did you do that? Because if you crash into something, you go out the front. Because I was ejected from a car too, but I went out the windshield. Yeah.
You go back. Everything's back.
Everything is back. Okay.
By the way, going out the back wouldn't make you gay. Going in the back would.
But that's how you come out anyway. You went in. You gotta go in to come out. So you already went in the back to come out the back.
But I went in the front. So technically, see, that's a good point though, because technically, if I go in the front, that's your mouth. But if I come out, that's your ass.
Oh, you went through his whole body. They digested him. Swallowed him up.
She said, how do you crash gay?
Yes.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
All right.
Oh my
Jess,
God.
thanks for that donkey today. Just fix my mess. 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.